we were introduced first 13 years ago, I wasn't really looking for love. But even then, there was something memorable about you. Fast forward to August 21, 2017, and that's when our love story began, with a simple text message. Still, I wasn't sure what this would lead to, if I was ready for love, if there really was someone meant for me.
In your usual semi-cute, semi-kulit way of asking, complete with twinkling eyes, you have time and time asked me how I knew I loved you. And in my usual thrift of words, I'll say, I'll tell you when we get married. And here we are.
You're everything to me. Everything to me. You're everything to me. My love. You're everything to me. Everything to me. You're everything to me, my love.
There is a saying which goes, "Love is sharpened by the stone of our challenges and strengthened by the struggles of our growth." And in the past few days, we have truly been battered with challenges. Sometimes I found myself so overwhelmed that I would cry. But in those moments, when I felt helpless to change the situation, you were there to hold me and assure me that things will work out in the end.
When I'm with you, when I'm with
And in the brightest, blinding sun, in the darkest, moonless night, in my most disheartening of challenges, in my greatest triumph, in the noisy, maddening crowd, in the deafening silence of some of life's doubts, in my weakest and in my greatest strength, in the midst of all of this, I will always look for you. I will always see you. I will always choose you, JANIS. Always.
your heart, oh, like the open sea. Your love, oh, it sets me free. Pull me closer, dear.
Our Heavenly Father, you have heard Ted and Janice's vows to one another. How that you have orchestrated in their lives that they would meet and they would fall in love and decide to marry. Well, we thank you that now at this time, they're not going to talk about being compatible. Now they're going to think about being committed to one another for life, as long as they are alive.
Ikaw ba yung isang bigay sa akin ng Diyos? Nung una maliit ka pa, mabait ka na. Hanggang ngayon matanda ka na, mabait ka pa rin.
Another love, another loss is gone. Another night, another day is done. I'd be the last one to
Ako pa
deny
yung diferensya
that
na
it's so hard
eskwela sa
to be
nito. Kay
alone.
siyempre ang guidance labangan sa ako karon nga naanasa sa ayos na gyud siya nga tayong their commitment. Very happy, very happy. I feel very
But it
accomplished.
takes so many seasons. Now I found a reason to live for. This is
I love the way you badger me every time I'm late. I love the way it takes forever for you to order. And then you complain it wasn't in the way you wanted it prepared. I love the way you get excited over the latest Korean novela and you try your darndest not to fall asleep. With little success. You end up sleeping and I end up staring at the TV. But I still watch it so I can tell you the things you missed when you wake up.
I truly appreciate all those times you spend with me, even though you have only had a few hours of sleep. That's when I realized that I'm with the right man. That's when I realized that this was not for show. Han, you Han, are the real you. And finding someone like you is like finding a rare gem.
We are above.
I look forward to so many adventures with you. Finally, no more curfew. And we can stay up as long as we want. I cannot wait to spend my life waking up beside the man I love. Thank you, Han, for coming into my life and changing it in ways I never could have imagined. From this day forward, I promise that you are and always will be the love of my life. I love you, Ted.
It's a different kind of love.
I knew I loved you because for the first time in my life, nothing else really mattered. As long as I have you beside me. I have always been cautious, sometimes overly cautious most of my life. But now I know it's okay to have difficulties, challenges, fears, trials along the way, and I will take it on. It wouldn't matter. I have you.